students, my name is Madam Joyce from Educare TZ. I'm teaching biology, and today I will be with you to discuss our topic which is found in class level Form 5. And this topic it is called the coordination and irritability. Specifically here, we are going to talk on our subtopic which is coordination in plant. You know that coordination in plant, within it there is another subtopic which is called the phytohormones or plant hormones or growth regulator within a plant. So now, my students, in this session we are going to see also the types of a plant hormone. But as I promised you in the last session, that in this session also we are going to talk about another hormone which is called the last hormone which is found within a plant. It is called the abscisic acid, or it is abbreviated by ABA, or we can call it ABA. So this hormone we are going to deal with it in our today's session. But before that, we have to recall ourselves that within the types of the plant hormone we have almost 5, and we have already covered about 4 types of the hormone. We have started looking on the auxin hormone. Thereafter tukaangalia pia hormone inaitwa gibberellins hormone, tukaenda far more to discuss about cytokinins. And in the last session is whereby we finalize by looking on the ethylene or ethene. And in this session now, you are warmly welcome, my students, so that we can start our the final hormone, the last hormone which is found within a plant, that is called the abscisic acid, which is abbreviated by ABA, or you can call it ABA. So now we are saying that this ABA or ABA or abscisic acid is also known as stress hormone. It is also called the stress hormone. We can go and see the reason why that this hormone it is called the stress hormone. Here we are saying that because its production is stimulated by environmental stresses or other adverse conditions such as drought and waterlogging. So this hormone specifically, which is called the abscisic acid or ABA, we can say that it is produced when the plant it is in environmental stress. What kind of stress are we talking about? The stress here we are talking about the drought, which is exhibited by a plant. Thereby, due to the presence of drought, this hormone it is produced within a plant so that it can sustain to that adverse condition. And that's why it is called the stress hormone. And that is the reason. Also, we can say that in contrast of the other hormone or other growth substances such as auxin, gibberellins, and cytokinins, which are plant growth promoters. So there is a difference between this hormone, specifically abscisic acid, and the other growth hormone. When we are talking about growth hormone here, students, we are talking about auxin hormone, we are talking about cytokinins, and we are talking about the gibberellins hormone. Those are the growth hormone. If you have been asked, don't be surprised that why are the growth hormone. The growth hormone we have almost 3. So in contrast, we can say that it is different from this growth hormone, as in ABA is a growth inhibitors. It is growth inhibitor, hence it acts antagonistically to the growth promoters. This hormone which is called the ABA, that is abscisic acid, inakuwa na utofauti mkubwa sana na zile homoni 3 ambazo tumezitaja. Ya kwanza tumesema ni auxin hormone, gibberellins hormone pamoja na cytokinins hormone. Since all of those hormones they are responsible to promoting growth within a plant, but this hormone it inhibits growth to occur within a plant. So that is very crucial thing that you have to know and you have to understand. Kuna tofauti mkubwa sana kati ya zile growth promoters na growth inhibitors. Other day it can be come into your exam that differentiate and by giving examples. what are the growth inhibitor, and what are the growth promoters. And I've already told you that growth promoter, auxin hormone, gibberellins together with cytokinins. But when we are talking about the growth inhibitor, we are talking about the ABA, that is abscisic acid, that is it acts antagonistically. Yani hii hormone ya abscisic acid inapingana na zile hormone tatu ambazo zina promote growth within a plant. So now we can say that it is produced by any tissue containing chloroplast. This hormone, which is called the ABA or abscisic acid, inaproduziwa na plant yoyote ambayo inakuwa na chlorophyll. Remember, this chlorophyll which are found within a plant are responsible for photosynthesis process to occur within the plant, so that the plant can be able to make their own food. So, and it is concentrated in the leaves, the fruits, and within the seeds. So where does this abscisic acid is found, or where these ABA are found within a plant? They are found specifically within the leaves, the fruits, and finally within the seeds. Is where now there is high concentration of this abscisic acid, or we can call it ABA. So the term abscisic acid originated from the belief that it was direct cause of the leaf fall, that is abscission. So although this is now known to be not true, so hii term ambayo tunaita abscisic acid. Abscisic imetokana na neno linaloitwa leaf fall ambayo tunaita abscission. Majani kudondoka kutoka kwenye mti, kuanguka chini. Ile ndio tunaita abscission. Lakini that word, that is abscission, it is quite different from the meaning of abscisic acid. That is, we can say that although this now is not be true, so kweli ulikuwepo kwenye meaning of abscisic acid. Since this abscisic acid has got many roles within a plant, and not preventing and not causing falling off of the leaf within a plant. And that's why we can say that this term, that is abscisic acid, originates from the belief that walikuwa wanaamini kwamba abscisic acid ndiyo ambayo hormone inayosababisha majani yaanguke chini, majani kwenye mti yaanguke chini kwa urahisi. But though this abscisic acid, it does not function as that. So now what are the role, if that is not the role of the abscisic acid? Now we are going to see the role of the abscisic acid. That is, abscisic acid has the following role. So if you have been asked that the origin of this abscisic acid is from the belief that the abscisic acid, it is known as a leaf fall or abscission. So the word abscission, it make this word abscisic acid, but it is not the true meaning of the abscisic acid. So the first role of this abscisic acid, here we are saying that it promotes dormancy and inhibits growth. So the presence of this abscisic acid, we can say that it promotes dormancy. It can be either seed dormancy, or it can be either bud dormancy. So with the presence of this abscisic acid within a seed, it cannot cause germination to occur within a seed very easily. It's due to the presence of this abscisic acid. And also inhibit growth. That we can say that on the beginning, when we are starting looking on the abscisic acid, we can say we are saying that this abscisic acid it acts antagonistical to the growth promoters. That is, this abscisic acid, it inhibits growth to occur within a plant. Inazuia ukuaji usiweze kutokea kwenye mmea, na hiyo ndiyo function ya abscisic acid. So my student, for more clarification on what the function of this abscisic acid, we're going to discuss later on the next session. So thank you for listening.